Welcome on the Cosmic Atom Wednesday is your fortunate day. Listen, something is already turning in your favor, and it's occurring quicker than you realize. Wednesday is more than simply another midweek day on your calendar. It is not random. It is not meaningless. It's wonderful. It was selected and imbued with a specific type of power, one that can only be completely activated by a select few, such as yourself. You have waited long enough. You prayed during the quiet, the evenings when it seemed like nothing was happening. But you didn't realize that something special had been saved only for this day. Yes, this Wednesday's code also includes alignment breakthrough. Also, there's acceleration. You aren't here by chance. You did not stumble across this message. The cosmos and heaven have aligned your spirit with this confirmation because something significant is about to occur. It's a spiritual wake-up call. Watch this video till the finish, because the more you listen, the more powerful you will feel within. You're being called to reply, announce, and activate your alignment by writing your best wishes in the comments section beside the numbers. 777. That number represents a spiritual amplifier. It links you to the force of divine timing and the frequency of realized wishes. This is more than simply an encounter. This is your energy vote. Now, choose one like this video. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and let's get started. The chosen one. Your whole life is going to change due to a day that most people miss. Wednesday is a somewhat quiet day. It does not shout like Monday with demands, and it does not glisten like a weekend getaway. However, for the selected one, it is sacrosanct. It's a day of unexpected realizations, veiled rewards, and miraculous delivery. Dressed in quiet, you're not waiting any longer. You're about to arrive. And what is coming for you is more than simply chance. It is appointed favor. Because Wednesday has a frequency associated with harmony, intelligent decision-making, and quick reversals. The type of day where something little turns out to be the missing key. The kind of situation in which a single text message, phone call, deposit, unexpected guest, or email changes everything. And here's the secret. Most of the time it isn't. Your spiritual journey has been aligning behind the scenes to coincide with this precise rhythm. That is why you have been experiencing unusual energy buildup since the beginning of the week. That explains why sleep has felt different. That's why your thoughts keep returning to the one thing you can't shake. That is not anxiousness. That is heavenly preparation. You're being internally adjusted to match your needs. The chosen one. Allow me to remind you of something. You've been loyal even when things didn't make sense. You've believed in the unseen. You've whispered words of life on dry ground. And now, Wednesday, the day that cracks the week open, is here to shatter your delay, upset your old routine, and present the miracle you didn't see coming. Your seed has been developing below the surface. And when others see earth, you see what? Promise. You see the harvest. You see hope. There is something empowering about being underestimated. Many people have glanced at you and concluded that your quiet indicated weakness. But you know better. You remain motionless because you were listening. You were waiting. Because you were aligned. You were not behind. You were ahead. But not in the manner that the world measures it. And now Wednesday is here to put you in your proper place. Nor in the rear, nor underneath, but raised and positioned, gleaming with clarity. Your name has shone in rooms that you have yet to enter. Your concept has been spoken in areas you didn't know existed. People who have yet to meet you have sensed your energy. And there is the bridge for this Wednesday. That is the day it becomes evident. That is the day favor flows freely toward you. The doors will not creak open. They will swing widely without resistance. But you must be prepared, not merely prepared to receive, but also to go through. Now is not the time to second-guess yourself. You don't need any further confirmation. You are the confirmation. You are live evidence that the days of being neglected are coming to an end. Blessed that the peaceful ones are rising, that the misjudged are crowned. And when this day comes, this fortunate Wednesday, don't just wait for things to happen. Expect it. Lean into it. Smile before the good news arrives, since your delight is prophetic. Speak as if triumph is already yours, because it already exists in the spiritual world. This is not a coincidence. This is about alignment. So let the world keep them preoccupied if they want to pursue approval and fame. You're trying to achieve alignment. And in doing so, you've set yourself up to be discovered by the same thing that others are looking for. You won't beg for access. You will not beg for attention. You will not chase what is intended to pursue you. And on Wednesday, you will watch the beginning of that reality emerge. You've been too quiet for too long, and heaven has observed you've been too giving, caring, and patient. And God took attention while others ascended manipulation ladders. You chose integrity, and even if it seemed like you were falling behind, you were being maintained, safeguarded, and held back for a larger unveiling, a greater stage, a heavenly spotlight. And now we marry a doorway dressed as a weekday, a marvel hidden beneath routine. But not for you. You can feel it, right? The interchange, the elevation, the whisper indicating that this one is for you. You did not imagine it. You're not making things up. What you feel is completely genuine. Something is landing. Something is coming. And it carries your name. This is your breakout week. The chosen one. This is not the time to shrink. This is your opportunity to shine. And your rise starts today, on a day that most people will ignore. However, you will remember for the rest of your life. You were never meant to lead an average existence. And this Wednesday is a new reminder from above that you are not like the others. Something inside of you is unusual, a rule of spiritual perfection hidden behind years of rejection, misunderstanding, and personal challenges. But the code is now being activated. You are being woken, not into tension or confusion, but into perfect timing. There is a distinction between being delayed and divinely timed. You picked one and were never delayed. You remain concealed until the appropriate time. This Wednesday is not like any other Wednesday. It is a celestial imprint, a spiritual nod from above that indicates yes or no. And if you feel something inside of you, burning, stirring, and igniting, good, that is the internal. Yes, aligning with the external shift. That is your greater self. Receiving notification that the doors are open and the way is clear. This is not fiction. It's your future knocking. Your favor has found you. It's the award you forgot you were due. Because, let's be honest, sometimes you're so focused on surviving that you forget what you've been promised. But commitments do not expire. And fortunate days leave an indelible impression. A blessing with your name on, it has been circulating in the unseen for quite some time now. Held up, not refused, postponed, or canceled. And now that blessing is finally ready for birth. You've passed the checkpoint. The spiritual delay has been removed. The coordinates have been finalized. And this Wednesday is significant because it has the frequency that your breakthrough was waiting for. You're not insane to be enthusiastic without seeing the facts yet. That is what it feels like to be selected. Walking forward, knowing you knew beforehand, it was clear you sensed it when others laughed. You believed, even if it was humiliating. That type of trust will be rewarded in paradise. Not just with tangible goods, but also with supernatural access, heavenly meetings, unexpected checks, unannounced favor, talks that alter your tale, and choices made in rooms where your name is suddenly spoken. That is not luck. That is alignment. And it all points to today. Consider your current situation. What if I told you that the upheaval you've been experiencing over the last month was not punishment, but rather preparation? What if the tightness you felt came from recalibration rather than resistance? What if the rejection you experienced was God's way of directing your attention to what is going to happen on Wednesday? Allow it to settle in your soul, because what you're getting into demands a new version of yourself. Stronger, clearer, and more grounded. You have to go through it. You had to lose some folks. You needed to weep those tears. You had to sit alone in the dark with your thoughts, confronting every voice of doubt and dread. But look at yourself now. You're still here. This indicates your task isn't over. In fact, it is going to take on a whole new level. The Chosen One. This fortunate Wednesday does not include winning the lottery. It's about being the unexpected miracle. People did not anticipate your testimony. You're the answer to a prayer that others gave up on. You're living evidence that obedience pays off and faith always increases. And when Wednesday comes, it will bring a gentleness with it. A weird quiet before the miracle. A grin that was earned via spiritual harmony rather than circumstances. That's how you'll know you've entered it. Your body will relax. Your thinking will be clear. Your heart will whisper, yes, this is it. And once this time arrives, everything will move swiftly. Do not be shocked if things accelerate without effort. Do not question it. You've sowed the seeds. You've done the hard part. Now it's time to meet. This is harvest disguised as a surprise. This is an answer to prayer wrapped in acceleration. But hear this. You must let yourself accept it. Do not stifle your own benefits by sticking to your previous identity. You're not the same person you were just 3 weeks ago. You've outgrown that version of yourself, and your fortunate day requires the true rising version of you, not the one who is still locked in fear. Say yes to yourself again. Say yes to being noticed. Say yes to promotion, because Wednesday will not come up empty-handed. It carries all you thought was gone. Clarity is restored. New doors, new momentum. Favor in locations where you were previously refused. And you will know without a doubt that this was your time. It will seem as if heaven has reached down and spoken. I did not forget you. I've just been waiting for the ideal day. And guess what? That day has arrived. That day is this Wednesday. Do not glance around for approval. Do not explain your enthusiasm. Do not dilute down your blessing. You've been quiet long enough. You've seen others celebrated. Now it is your time. This is your time. And heaven has proclaimed it. So let people say whatever they wish. Let them chatter. Allow them to wonder how everything came together for you so quickly. They don't know about the nights you sobbed. They did not notice the prayers you muttered when you had nothing left to offer. But the Creator saw, and the Creator has now decided to reward you. Not secretly, but publicly. You are no longer being hidden. You are being highlighted. You are no longer being skipped. You're being sought out. Your energy is magnetic right now. Your presence is electrifying. Your name has a new frequency. Things are coming together for you now that you've stopped pursuing and begun attracting. That is the true power of the Chosen One, knowing when to stay motionless and when to move. And you, my friend, are about to embark on a journey that will be beyond your wildest expectations. So, when Wednesday arrives, treat it like it's your birthday, like your big debut, as if the whole cosmos were standing. Ovation for your patience, development, and quiet successes. Dress like you're anticipating something nice. Speak as if it has already occurred. Walk as if you know God has your back because you're no longer hopeful. You are expecting. You're not pleading anymore. You're getting. You're not surviving anymore. You are ascending. And what's coming for you is already planned. You're not being hurried into this. You're being ushered. You're not getting lucky. You're stepping into prophesy. And it all starts this Wednesday. The Chosen One. I want you to comprehend something precious. According to global standards, what is going to happen to you is not luck. It's proof of divine arrangement. It is an irrefutable fact that, while some questioned you, heaven supported you. It is the peaceful realization that everything you thought you had lost was kept safe until you were ready. And now here you are. This Wednesday will not just bless you, it'll recognize you. This is when the cosmos speaks your name out. Do not underestimate the power of divine timing. There are days when it seems like nothing is occurring, but behind the surface, everything is changing in your favor. That's why this week has felt so heavy on your soul. Not because anything horrible was approaching, but because something massive was about to land. And as a significant gift is ready to appear, the energy in your environment tightens. Your feelings feel sensitive. Your dreams get louder. Your distractions attempt to grow. Why? Because the opponent usually panics before your promise arrives. And this Wednesday, your promise will be fulfilled. You did not come this far simply to be taunted. You were not picked so that this journey would be forgotten. And although the middle of the week may seem like an unusual time for a miracle, it is precisely how God works. He selects an unexpected time to deliver the great breakthrough. And while others count the days, you'll be counting the gifts. You'll be gazing about, astounded by how quickly everything began pouring. There will be no more begging, pursuing closed doors, or putting up with places that make your spirit shrink. This is the pivot, the tipping moment. And it's occurring now because your internal alignment has finally caught up with your outside destiny. You've done the hard inner work. You have broken cycles. You have outgrown relationships. You've pushed your own limits. And now your prize may come to you without difficulty. This Wednesday, it won't just be about what you get. It'll be about something you recall. You will remember who you are. You will remember what you carry. You'll recall that every no was a kind of protection. Each loss was heavenly. Set up. Every lonely night was considered holy training. You'll cease questioning how you were produced. Instead, you'll begin embracing your spiritual DNA. The chosen one does not fit into existing systems since she was created to reform them. The world's systems do not limit your potential. They're your platform. They serve as the foundation for your new approach. And that construction begins with audacity. So, when Wednesday comes, I want you to stand tall, smile early, proclaim courageously, and speak with trust, because what you say on Wednesday will influence the next 7 weeks of your life. You are not merely fortunate. You are filled with heavenly power. Take a quick look back, not in agony, but in perspective. Remember when you nearly gave up? Giving up was easier than holding on. Now look where you are, still here, still breathing, still making room for the life you haven't completely experienced yet. That is not random strength. That is miraculous resilience. And it's that same perseverance that will propel you into your fortunate day like a victor. Not a victim of the past, but a vehicle for your potential. I want to remind you of something. Most people forget. Your path was so intense because your mission is so vast. You bear something that previous generations could only dream about. You're breaking through bloodline boundaries. You're changing generational expectations. You're entering rooms that your forefathers were unable to access. And this Wednesday is a spiritual checkpoint, with the skies declaring access permitted. Move onward. Take a seat. You'll notice odd confirmations around this day. Songs with lyrics that reflect your narrative. Numbers repeating random praises that touch your soul. Unexpected greetings and gentle reminders from strangers. All of them will feel like sweet whispers, saying, "Now it's your turn." This is how you'll know the atmosphere has altered. It is not your imagination. It's a revelation. This is also the day when dread begins to loosen its hold. When you understand that most of the opposition was only noise, that nothing can genuinely impede what is destined, and that your energy was never too much. It became too real for the shallow. And now your authenticity will be rewarded not just with comfort, but also with influence, which will result in overflow rather than crumbs. This Wednesday, you won't have to struggle. It will encourage you to flow. That's the most significant transformation of all. from force to favor, from pressure to presence, from chasing time to living within it. That is why you will feel at ease today like no before. Not because everything is flawless, but because something deep inside you knows this is divine timing. This is the payout season. Your voice will have greater weight. Your presence will be more noticeable. Your influence will be apparent. People will start to say various things about you, and they'll be correct. You've passed over, and when you enter your fortunate day, things don't only change around you. They will kowtow to you. Farv will recognize you as a long-lost friend and chosen one. You will find that this day awakens dreams that have been dormant inside you. You will feel compelled to take aggressive action, to send a message, to complete that notion. Dear viewers, your support through Super Chat and membership is the only source of income that keeps this channel running. If you want me to continue uploading valuable content without delays and to stay motivated in providing you with the best wisdom, I need your help. Every contribution, big or small, makes a huge difference. Feel free to donate and support Pure Wisdom so we can keep growing together. Your generosity keeps this journey alive.
If you're enjoying the content on Pure Wisdom and find value in the messages we share, I encourage you to subscribe. Based on the latest analytics, 93.9% of viewers are watching without subscribing. By subscribing, you not only stay updated with new content, but also support the channel's growth, allowing us to continue spreading wisdom for the chosen ones. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an important message. Let's build this community together.